Alright, so here we go for Formula V at Summit Point. I'm going to try to, since I am actually getting some people watching these videos, I'm going to not spoil this one. I'm going to kind of let you guys see what happened. I'm going to fast forward through the boring parts, tell you what I was thinking while that was happening. Alright. One day I will remember what the keys are for this. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm starting dead last. I thought I put in what I thought was a pretty good qualifying time. It wasn't. So I'm just like, alright, let's see what mayhem happens. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to get over on the line. I have tons of space. I'm giving tons of space. I'm braking nice and early. And let's just see what happens. And I'm like, wow, this was pretty clean. And it was like a 2300 strength of field, so I figured it might be clean and neat. And then I'm watching them 3 wide, and I'm like, guys, should probably get in a straight line sometime soon. And they managed to sort it out again, so I was still impressed at this point. Thinking I might have a solid last place, follow all these cars around, and maybe try to get a little quicker race. And I just missed him. And then mayhem happens. I'm like, well, there were a bunch of spots. I don't even know what that noise was. Another car out. I don't really want to go back and watch everyone's crashes all the time. And now I'm just thinking, well, I'm a lot better off than I was a minute ago. Let's just kind of like try to stay behind this guy, see what happens. I guess account. Oh, it tells me. It thinks I'm in 11th. I don't think that's accurate. Does it only update? It might only update at start finish, right? In replay mode. So this guy smartly tucks back in behind me. And see, when I see someone tuck back in behind me, I'm like, all right, cool. They're gonna stay there and see what happens. But it doesn't seem to be what happens in this sim. Every time someone tucks in, they're like, nope, I'm gonna go be a hero. So I have no choice except to try to slot in behind him. And I think I managed to, once I... Oh, there, it showed a 0 contact. I guess I bumped him slightly. And I don't want to be beside him. I'm like, come on, we need to just go, guys. That's pretty much my mentality almost this whole race. Was like, let's just go, guys. So I'm expecting at this point, I qualified slow. All these guys are clearly faster. My thought process at this point is, alright, these guys are probably going to slowly pull away from me. I think I had a gap behind. We'll see here in a second. What did it look like? Yeah, not too bad. I'm not feeling particularly threatened at this point. I'm assuming I'm going to put in some laps and try to stay as close as I can. But again, there seems to be this theme pretty consistently in any race of like, the closer you are, the more likely you are to be able to take advantage of someone messing up in front of you. So I'm doing what I can. I had figured out in the few minutes practice. Oh, so I guess I'm loving this car at this track because it's so fantastic for having to do so little other than just steer. I kept wondering, I kept trying to count the number of times you have to actually lift. So here's one braking zone, and then you're full back in the gas again. And now here's more mayhem. 4 of them just took each other out, and I'm lucky to have dodged that with a 1X. Happy there. And now I'm in 4th. This is flat, so I'm still... Okay, so far this lap there's been one lift slash braking zone. And I think I even stayed flat through the chaos. So here's 2. This is second braking zone. And he spins in front of me. So now I'm sitting in 3rd. And now I'm like, huh. Because I'm looking at the relative position here, and I'm like, wow, I am in 3rd place. And I think that guy just took himself out, and I think he slowed down the guy that was behind me. Yeah, they're all back there. So now, at this point, the only race strategy here that I can see is stay close to the guy in front of me, don't waste time, don't mess up, don't do stupid pull out and slow us both down stuff, and go see if we can get the leader. And he's not tracking out. He's bouncing off the curb. And now I'm pulled up beside him, and I'm like, I do not want to be in this position. I do not want to be on the outside of turn 1. Trying to outbrake somebody who should be faster than me. So I broke early. I gave it to him. And he should be thinking at this point, like, alright, I've got... Yeah, and then he... this guy's name was Robert. So, and I'm outside and I'm like, can I... Like, what's going to happen here? And I just gave him space. I didn't want to crash out a third. And so now he should be like, alright, the guy is reasonable. He's not pushing too hard. I've got a good gap. Let's just drive the car. And instead of let's just drive the car, he's going crazy on me and he misses an apex. I need him to just go catch the leader right now. That's all I'm thinking. I'm thinking just go catch the leader. Just go catch the leader. Don't mess around. Don't let us get eaten up by the people behind us. I think I'm just, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just driving flat out. He's dipping wheels in the dirt. We're driving the apex. That was clearly a 1x by him. And now I have a run on him again because he messed up that turn for no reason and he pulls out. And I'm like, man, what do I do now? I don't want to follow him over there. I've got to run on him. It's not even defensive. Like, his position is just not, like, there's no reason for him to be on the right side of the track right now. So he's messing up turn 1 for us again. And I'm like, maybe he'll drive off the outside. And nope, he's just slow. He was too far to the inside. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to I don't want to do this. I just want to stay over here. I'm clearly indicating to him right now that I'm giving him second place and just want to drive. I guess he doesn't get it. He clearly doesn't have enough race experience to understand that when the person behind you is not pulling out, they're just tucked in behind, they're not doing anything stupid. They just want you to drive. And he's off the track again. He's off the track again. But he's quicker this time. I'm not... And then he pulls over for no reason. I'm a half a second behind him. So I'm like, alright. And I'm like, maybe he'll get the hint. Like, I'm over here. And I typed in chat. I'm like, I'm telling him, go. And the wrong person says sorry. He's not even... He's all over the place. He's just weaving around. I don't know if that's a... If I file a report, does he get in trouble for weaving all over like that? And he's slow. He bounced over the curb. He's just driving all over the place like an idiot. This is supposed to be a relatively high strength of field race. And he's in second place and causing us both major problems. Yeah, they're slowing each other down behind us, fortunately, or we'd both be eaten alive here. This is his apex. No reason for him to be out on that outside curb. And he's being defensive, I think. I mean, that could be a line, but there's nothing for... There's no way I want to block the outside here, so I back out. I give him the space. Like, how many times do I need to give this guy space before he realizes that I'm not trying to pass him? He's weaving around again. I don't know what to do at this point. I already typed for him to go. And the same thing again, where he parks it at the apex. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, I can totally get on the inside of him again. And I have a legit... I backed out of it too far. I didn't actually realize I was that far ahead of him and that he'd given it to me. And this sucks because I gave it to him so hard that I'm now getting swallowed up by the cars behind me. So now I'm having to watch these guys. And I don't really know at this point how many laps there are left. I should really figure out which little screen tells me how many laps are remaining. Okay, so now, as we go forward, I way overbroke. I gave way too much time, and now I'm in trouble. So now I'm just trying to put in my best laps, and we have this front straightaway problem. And they split me, unfortunately. So, I don't know what exactly caused me to believe that I had the inside on the number 4 there. But I had to do something, and I did pull that one off. And now I'm thinking this might work out okay, and I might only lose one spot. And I do manage to slot in behind this guy, I think. I actually managed to stay flat here. And number 4 is willing to drive through the grass to try to, like, make a pass happen that was never going to work. And I'm like, nope, you cannot have the inside of this. I did not touch the guy in front of me. I'm feeling okay at this point. I'm like, alright. I managed to hold that guy off and not hit him. I'm lifting to try to keep from touching him. Man, this is close. And I don't want to take this guy's line away, but I don't see a whole lot I can do at that point. I probably would have been smarter to just be behind him. I don't know. Yeah, this is a bad situation is what this is. A 0x. He's not on the outside of the track where he should be. I don't really want to be on the outside here. Or inside for this turn. And I gave an apex because I thought I needed to give it. And then this Yahoo decides he's going to go up the inside. So I would love to go back and try to figure out what made him think that that was going to be his inside of that turn. Because that was not apparent to me at all. I was a little slow, but I don't think I was that slow. Maybe I was. Oops, that's too many cars. Forward. Yeah, he didn't have an inside there. There was no way he had that move. That's this guy. Lance. Trying to be a hero. Put the car on the inside off the track. Yeah, no, he didn't. There's no way he had that. Wasn't even in the ballpark of a move that was ever going to work for him. And now I have a crooked car on the last lap. Just lost a bunch of spots. And that brings me to the sad result of having fallen from 3rd place all the way to 2nd to last. I think. Actually, maybe not. No. But close. Not good. Wah, wah, wah. So, if Robert would have just not been an idiot. It's too bad. Okay. Well. Here's to learning sim racing more.